Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, The Road to 56, Honduras. In the last episode, we worked on pushing along this front over here. Worked on getting around this lake as we push towards the Iranian front, in an effort to try to link up with the Iranians and then begin pushing west. We were doing fine until we kind of bogged down around this mountain range here. So I have a plan to reposition our troops over here, a little bit further north, and try to take advantage of these open plains areas here. This is a desert, actually. And then try and push to the Iranian border over here, pocket this area, and then reduce it. At least that's the plan at the moment. We'll see how it goes. Just checking this. All right, so we're going to keep on plugging along here. And working on everything else that we want to work on. So.
Listo, señor.
All right, let's get a plan put together. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch this over to a spearhead. A type of plan I don't tend to use a lot. That's not 45 yet, so we'll hold up there. Advanced heavy battery. All right. So this is largely done. We're going to have to get that mine warfare, but let's get this advanced small airframe. Because I do need to get a new fighter design. Alright, advanced artillery upgrade. That's done. This is November of 44, so the 45 stuff is coming up here soon. Let's get those advanced aircraft engines, or the new aircraft engines. Alright, how are we looking as far as our planning bonus? We're pretty good. Alright, special project completed, the fleet submarine. Alright. Torpedo cruisers. Midget submarines. I would be more interested in a torpedo cruiser than a midget submarine, so let's work on it. I don't know if we'll ever actually use it, but we'll at least put together the idea.
Listo, señor.
Yeah, let's make you an infantry specialist. Alright. Execute the plan.
Sí, señor. Atento. Sí, señor. Listo.
Let's see. Kingdom of Italy wants to resupply their ships in our ports. Republic of Turkey wants to sign a pact of non-aggression. I didn't realize we didn't already have that. Let's see. Integral state of Brazil's at war with more people. Grand Shore.
Listo para avanzar.
French state. All right.
Órdenes. Órdenes.
All right. Advanced anti-tank upgrades are done. Fortifications, experimental rockets. Is that really what we want to work on? Special Research Division. APC 44. I guess we'll get those advanced air launch torpedoes.
Están retrocediendo, señor. Sí, señor. Listo, señor.
You know, can we just, like, attack them? That would be great.
Órdenes. Listo para avanzar.
Rather than just sitting here, shuffling around,
Listo para avanzar.
not really doing much.
Listo para avanzar. Órdenes.
Alright. That's, oh no, that's not gonna work, apparently.
Firme.
Insufficient resources. Why do we have insufficient resources? Alright, French state. Send me some aluminum then. I'm gonna probably want some aluminum mills, if at all possible. Alright, we'll try and get our own produced.
Sí, señor.
Alright, let's see if we can create a little pocket here. That stays there. Alright, there's our advanced small airframe. Alright, I think what we need to do is work some more on this. Drill effort. Create the Central American Special Forces. Support weapons. This, I think, is the more important line to go down.
Listo para avanzar. ¡Avance! ¡Adelante! Listo para avanzar. ¡Avancen!
No, we don't actually want to advance there. What I want to do is support that. There we go. Let's see, military engineering vehicles. Let's work on that.
Sí, señor.
Higher frequency radio detection complete.
Instrucciones.
Yep, we don't need the front to be that wide.
Órdenes.
Advanced landing craft is done. All right, let's get on this. Let's get on this industrial stuff. Get caught up on this.
Sí, señor. Firme. Firme.
Support that effort.
Firme.
This river is going to be a little bit of an issue.
Listo, señor. Instrucciones. Atención.
Alright, what we gotta do is find a soft spot and then hit them. Alright, Colossus series, aircraft engines. Alright, I guess we should probably get... Yep, let's go ahead and grab this. Radar tech. Alright, Let's let everybody settle in. Advanced air launch torpedoes is complete. So we're probably ready to go ahead and design a plane. Alright, let's focus on this. Let's get the construction going. Alright, looks like they took out Code 10. Alright, excellent.
Órdenes. Sí, señor. Avance.
Alright, we're going to try and get across the river at this spot.
Listo, señor.
These guys support.
Firme. Atención. Órdenes.
Alright, nobody's even trying.
Señor.
Alright, bog them down.
Atento.
Alright, we are across the river. Alright, so we have a bridgehead.
Órdenes. Instrucciones.
Alright, what I'd like to do is then hit these guys with support from here.
Firme.
And like, you know what we're gonna do? We're also gonna shorten up this front. Just shorten it up. Because we don't need this to be that wide. Let's concentrate our forces down and see if we can make this spearhead work.
Listo, señor. Atención.
Alright, steel production is upgraded. Let's get flexible line 2 going. We have free military factories. If we have free military factories, let's get artillery being produced. Alright, so that does mean we are able to pull back on our steel buy. Concentrated industry, good. Keep working on that.
Listo, señor. Atención.
Alright, let's, nope, that's not what we want to do. There we go. I'm going to tighten that up a little bit. Alright, we've almost finally reached the Iranian border. Or the Iranian front.
Instrucciones. Órdenes.
Alright, we've reached the lake, so I'm going to tighten this back down. Okay, we have reached the Iranian front, and we have cut off these guys here. Beautiful. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to help. Oh, Iran does not have... Okay. Military access, please. Alright, there we go. Let's get our forces over here. Alright, support weapons, support equipment.
Instrucciones.
Are they just like naval invade into Baku? Or what's going on there? Or is that just a pocket that's been sitting there for a while and I just never noticed? Alright, let's just keep working on the transport planes. You're gonna send me 25-pounder guns? Okay.
Listo para avanzar.
Alright, just waiting for everybody to settle in. Alright, aluminum production. Let's get fuel refining going. Alright, begin. The fleet, alright. Alright, Tashkent has fallen. How is this looking? They're at 29% capitulation. Oh, looks like Germany is being retaken. Let's see what's going on over there. Yes. The UK is invading. Oh my goodness. This is all just a gigantic mess. Alright, we just gotta focus on our little corner of the world. And what our particular effort is gonna be here. And really what I think we're going to do, once we've finished reducing this particular pocket, is head toward the Caucasus, link up on that front. Let's get some fuel silos built. Another civilian factory built. Some more radars would be a nice thing to have. Alright. Alright, these guys hold up in the mountains here. They're going to be a bit of a tough nut to crack, but they have no supplies, so... A social order? Monthly population plus 100%. Stability down. Starting compliance... Kind of like that idea. Research speed. I actually kind of like that idea. Recruitable population up. Resource gain efficiency, stability, factory output. You know what? We're going to say revolutionary minds because I want to get that research caught up. Alright. Pocket has been collapsed. Hey, Turkey. I would like some military access, please. Thank you.
Listo para avanzar.
Alright, let's see. With the reviving of the old concept of a torpedo cruiser, we need to make an important decision about its role within our fleet. Should we focus on their strength, torpedoes, or should we address their primary weakness, fighting destroyers? Let's see, torpedo hit chance, light battery hit chance. No, the whole purpose of these things is to be a giant torpedo spam, so do it. If we were to build them, they would be part of our main strike forces, designed to go after big enemy ships. Are we like short artillery? Yeah, we're short artillery. Alright. We're gonna help take Baku, and then we'll head north. Let's see. Where are we at in terms of participation? We're up to 11%. Excellent. I don't think we're ever gonna get to close to the Republic of China, but, you know, we should make a good accounting of ourselves. Alright, yeah, let's continue to work on getting caught up on the industrial tech. First successful nuclear reactor test. Our first nuclear reactor has been successfully tested, proving the feasibility of controlled nuclear fission. This breakthrough promises a new era of energy production and potentially much more. Keep the information classified for now, or celebrate the achievement publicly. Change in popularity of communism goes up by 10%. Political power plus 100. Federation of Germany, United Kingdom, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, and 89 others might benefit from this. Do I need the communist popularity? I don't think I do. We'll keep the information classified for now. German unit seize Vienna. Alright, but I don't know what's going to happen with the... Yeah, Austria has basically collapsed. I don't know what happened there. But France and the UK are making heavy inroads. Alright, get in there. Alright, the federal state of Austria has capitulated.
Listo para avanzar.
Alright. British units enter Oslo. Okay, so we have gotten that. So, where do we want to head? Rostov-on-Don or Volgograd? Oh, Volgograd? Volgograd. I think we want to probably head toward Rostov-on-Don, because then we can go north here to Kharkov. Or, yeah, Kharkov. And Kursk will just knife in to the heart of Soviet territory. That would be the ultimate plan. Alright, so let's head for this region. The specific goal of taking Rostov-on-Don. Let everybody recover, let the planning bonuses build up. The Oriental Republic of Uruguay has capitulated. Alright. The Union of Mexican States wants to provide some 75mm guns. Alright. Bofors? Support equipment, improve small arms production, yes. Alright, we're good to go. Go. The Czechoslovak Republic joins the Commonwealth of Nations. Well, that's going to be not a good thing for... No, that is going to be a good thing for Germany. Hold on. Yep, and they are now at war with everybody. Is that going to be a good idea for them? Who knows? Alright, concentrate industry. Keep going. Please exploit this breach. Thank you. Yep, also exploit that. Thank you. Let's see. We can do helicopter observation. Or some early helicopters. Alright. Work on naval doctrine. Modern transport planes. Alright, that's good. Let's work on modern aircraft cannons. I never did design that plane. Alright, well, I gotta do that maybe first thing next episode, because we're out of time for here. We're up to 12% participation. And we'll keep on pushing and seeing what our army here can do. Alright, and we'll keep an eye on the mess that is Central Europe right now. Alright, but for now, we'll go ahead and stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.